global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today. When it comes to the issue of insecurity, Nigerians as a whole are going through a lot. But in Southeast, it has become predominantly popular, especially in Anambra State in recent times. Quite a lot of persons were expecting a huge uplift when it comes to the issue of infrastructural design and, of course, the beautification and Dubaiization, quote unquote, of Anambra ever since the governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, embarked on that journey. Because of so much campaign made, a lot of expectations were high. But right now, a lot of tongue lashing here and there is coming in, but the likes of Ebube Monso, a popular cleric in Southeast, in fact, is a Catholic cleric, Obim, actually have decided to clear. In fact, has decided to take Governor Charles Soludo to the cleaners, and these are his strong reasons. In a moment, we're going to find out what he said. Of course, it's now left for you to align or for you to disagree with him. That depends on the perspective he's coming from and where you're saying it. But before we do that, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the right subscribe button beside it. You'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's start with what Ipob said. The spiritual director of Holy Ghost Adoration Ministry, Uke Idemili North local government area of Anambra State, that's Emmanuel Obima, has carpeted Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo over the poor management of waste in the state. Obima, popular Catholic cleric, better known as Ebube Monso, said Soludo was yet to show Ndi Anambra that they did not make a mistake voting for him at the last governorship polls. He lamented the mountain refuse dumps in various parts of the state with suffocating stench, saying the governor could make a good start by clearing the refuse dumps and promoting cleanliness. The cleric, who spoke during an adoration program, reminded Soludo of his promise to make Anambra look like Dubai and America, and that he must not fail the people of the state. I quote him, "Soludo, you have to start working. Expectations are high. We are waiting for you to Dubaiize and Americanize Anambra State. Anambra State is turning into a ghetto, dustbin everywhere. When you go outside, if gunmen did not shoot you, refuse dump will suffocate you. Many people are not happy, but they don't want to talk. Who would then talk about it?" he asked. "We voted for him with high hopes that he would transform this state. We are yet to see the transformation. People are saying it is too early. Let him at least start by clearing the refuse dumps," he said. Findings also show that truly there was a very poor poor management of waste in the state. Refuse dumps oozing suffocating stench were seen in various parts of the state, especially in urban and semi-urban centers. Clogged gutters were seen everywhere, and refuse were recklessly dumped in some of the streets because the government was not taking visible actions to keep the state clean. But the Commissioner for Environment, Felix Odimegu, an engineer, told us that plans were on the way to tackle the menace. He said various measures have been adopted and that their implementations will start soon. Just recently, it was still the same Ebube Monso that took Soludo to the cleaners, talking about the issue of security. Okay, but let's look at this. Let's for the now, let's exonerate Soludo. For the now, we're going to go back to him. Are we animals? If they say this is place to dump refuse, does the government have to hold your hand to say dump it here? There are times you see the way we behave in Nigeria. Sometimes you wonder whether we are uncultured, where they need to use chain to tell us what to do. Do we need the military to use koboko to tell us the right thing to do? You will see a family, simply because where they have to dump refuse is very far, there's a gutter, they put inside the gutter. After a while, when the rain starts, it will now block the whole place. It will now lead to flooding. When the rain starts, there will be no way for water to flow through, and the whole place will be clogged, and the whole place will be smelling stingy. Then you'll be hearing epidemic diseases that is unclean, like the likes of cholera. You will begin to hear all manner of epidemic coming up. Apart from that, flooding will take place. They will not start crying, our government, oh, look at our city, look at our land, there is no water everywhere. But I'm not exonerating them on the grounds that that's their duty, but the little we can do. Look, over time, I realized that what is not obtainable in other countries in Senate claim is obtainable in Nigeria. If they say, if the government is not willing to do a little for yourself, at least be alive, be clean. Why not? Okay, instead of clocking it everywhere, get a place, whatever it is, everybody dumps it there. They can now call that's now the go. But some places you go everywhere, the one that just look, nobody's watching, they just drop the dustbin there. It's not fair. That's for us now as a being. Then for the government, us is son, it has to be fast. You should hit the ground running. I understand the fact that it's insecurity, the security measures in the state has been very challenging for Governor Charles Soludo. It's been challenging for virtually most governors out there. But the truth is, I'm sure that's the beauty of life, subletting authority, additional authority. You can't be supervising everything. I'm sure he has subcommittees who are supervising this. Whoever that's in charge of refuse dumps, call him, say what's going on. I'm hearing issues about the issue of environments that are dirty, and the refuse dumps are bringing out dirty stench. What should be on top of it ASAP. Be on it very fast, very speedy. What do you need? You mention whatever it is you need. Get your team at work and start removing the dustbin everywhere. Bring something that is big enough that can take a community, at least take a street. Each street should have something huge, so that everyone can, every day, every morning or every evening, whichever that is convenient, they start, at least let's start thinking of keeping that place clean, keep in Anambra clean. Then we can also employ the use of services of sweepers, street sweepers. For the now, pay them some stipends, maybe every twice or thrice every week they come sweep the whole streets. Pay them stipends. That way, get people engaged. Those who are semi-illiterate or illiterate, but at least they are having many jobs. Keep them off the streets. They can even engage their family members, as the case may be. They sweep the street. That way, the stench will be taken away each time they are removing dust, refuse dump every day, and the gutters are cleaned bit by bit. It may not be Dubalized, as he has said, Dubai as he has said. At least we are getting close to making it a city, which it ought to be. And yes, he's just coming in, but be a bit more patient. But I like the way Monso is already tackling it small, so that he does not forget that there are criticisms, those critics waiting to criticize him and keep him on top of his toes. That's what the beauty of democracy, anyway. Okay, that's going to wrap it up. What's the take? Do you agree with what Monso is saying? Or do you think he was a bit too hasty? Okay, you should at least cut him some slack and be patient with him just entering. Okay, let's interact. What's the take?